and we're just going to be looking at some war highlights. In this video we're going to look at a war that was quite recent. Due to recording problems it's fallen back a bit, unfortunately. So let's see if it's still there. And it is. It's this war against Genshin's Pride, and you'll see it's really close. So first we're gonna go ahead and do some clan games, actually just do one event, make one attack really quickly, because that would be useful, and I'll just build a base. It doesn't really matter, does it? And the army's a bit messed because I used it for, what was it? Weird stuff. I can't remember what I need to do, but let's see what's going on here. Sadly, my blue stack's quite hard to manipulate. I do struggle with it. It's much better on replays. I do actually attack on my phone normally, because otherwise I find it really difficult to cope. But as you can see, this is running nicely. I'm just using mass cannon carts to deal quite a bit of nice damage. And it means I only have to level up 1 or 2 troops. I think it's 15 stars, that was the challenge. Right, so this is going nicely. I just wanted to make sure I got a live attack in for you guys, to be honest. No point just showing you replays, because well, what's the point? Nah, I could do that anytime. So just to give you an idea of where I am at this stage in my journey, in case we ever look back at this maybe. But it's a pretty good attack. It's actually going to go for a good percentage. That bomb's going to ruin my chances. And we'll just go. They beat me to the kill. Okay, right. Without further ado then, let's get into the main bit of the video. Probably what you guys want to see. We aren't going to look at the chat. It's not brilliant right now, to say the least. It's really not good. So we're gonna go in. This is gonna be our current war, isn't it? So we're gonna have to go in here, into clan, into our war org, and we're gonna go into this. We're gonna look in Genshin's Pride. Really close war. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna work our way from bottom up, look at some attacks which were done well, which attacks weren't done so well, why they weren't done. We aren't going to look at every attack, don't worry. But we're just going to, I want to have a look at one low level attack, just to describe why it's different down here. So clearly you see all the defences are pretty low level. The most dangerous thing when you're attacking a base like this is to kill the CC, because it's massively more powerful than you would see on the best of the base. And in fact, I've got a little bit of a word to describe what's best to use this. It's called skeleton. It's actually derived from Latin, and it actually is a Latin word, and it means dark magic. So some of you guys will know the relevance of that, I'm sure. Right, so that's there. Now we're going to work our way right back up to the top, and we're going to have a look at probably what the title is going to be talking about. And this is going to be a witch slap. So this is going to be our main focus for this episode, why this attack works. We're going to have a look at some other stuff, but this is the first thing. So killing these builder huts, which is important for this attack. And then he's going to put witches in on both sides of the base. It's gone a bit slow-mo, it works better in 2 times, I'm afraid. Blue stacks doesn't work great on my computer. You're going to see this jump spell could maybe be a bit better placed, like around here. He's going to do a good job. He kills the CC on the go. That's unfortunate. His jump spell here is actually worn off, and then this jump spell is unlucky. He could have used that better, and that would have made his attack much more effective. Really nice from the healers here, keep the king alive. Perhaps a bit lucky, and he could do with a poison still here. But he doesn't need it because his army is at defense targeting, just to kill those skeletons. So it's really tight here. Just because of the execution, didn't really get enough into the core to give it a thorough clear out. Which was meant that if you were really looking for it, you'd go 1 here, 1 over to here. That's 2 jumps, everything's in, get all the bowlers in, get the witches during the outside fire, and just wreck from the core with your bowlers. It's really close, this one. Like really close. But we can see how that works. and it's actually a very well executed attack, although there are some mistakes. Now let's have a look at some stuff that wasn't quite so well executed. This is a 94%. 1 star from me, actually. Not very impressive, I'm not going to lie. I did execute most of it right, but I didn't execute the final 2 heal spells correctly, and that's what we're going to see here. So clearly this could have been better. That freeze could have been executed. These Valks just died, which means I have to do this and I don't really get the clear out. This Hogs, it's a mass Hog army, finally round race. First heal's good, second heal's a waste. So I could have saved this heal for later. That heal's also a waste. Then that heal's important. So I should have 2 heals left at this point. And now look, if I'd have healed these here, I'd still have tons alive. As it is, they're all low health. And they're just going to get picked up by this queen here. There's not much I can do. And then get slightly unfortunate over here. This happens to be where he placed all his skeleton traps, and they get killed. And it's only a 1 star, unfortunately. It might have timed out anyway, to be fair. So I need to find a way to execute this attack better. It would be all about that spell drop. And then on 2, again, didn't execute. That's less important. Now, number 1, this is interesting because it's a 12 on 12, worth having a bit of a look at. And then I've got one more attack I want to show you guys after this one. Another successful attack. And then we'll just leave it there. So this is he's trying to go with Electro Dragons, but his army camps aren't very high leveled. This Eagle, and he's going in against a single Inferno with only 3 Electro Dragons, and he sends his freeze in after they're all dead. Try and freeze that, and it just means he's not really getting anywhere. He'd have been better off going all in here or all in here to get either one, to get 2 stars here or 2 stars here, and neither happens. So he doesn't actually get 2 stars. Well, it would definitely have been achievable with a little bit more planning, definitely. Right, so we are going to now, we're going to go through, have a look, and we are going to look at this guy's attack. So this is at 18, and we're going to have a look at him attacking 19, just to have a look at sort of some midfield stuff. So in war, this guy really should be getting 3 stars. If I was running a serious war clan, if he didn't get 3 stars here, he would be out for the next war. So let's see what happens. First thing he's going to do is an easy CC to lure, and that's exactly what he's going to do. However, he could have lured it. That's a fine lure, he uses golems. This is bad, he doesn't get a P.E.K.K.A funnel, so on a better base this could definitely have cost him. The wizards don't go in either. He's lucky to get his king in at all actually, and he's even more lucky, well he does not actually, he uses archers cleverly to get a P.E.K.K.A in. And then from here he's got enough hit points left just to finish off. So, I think that's what we've got so far. Okay, fine. That's really bad. I'm gonna have to block that off, but we'll see. Right, so we're gonna go for a live attack. Let's do this. Gonna go for it. It's really hard to do on BlueStacks, but we're gonna hit it from inside the emulator. Let's see. So this is actually an army that I used in leagues as well, just it's consistent, very consistent. Not strong enough to get 3, ever really. In fact, no, we're not finding anything, so we'll leave that there. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you think of a good comment, please leave it down below and I might pin it to the top. If it makes me laugh, it's a really interesting comment on how some of those attacks work. Okay, I appreciate you watching this video. With that, thank you.